Okay, so it would appear that I was completely and totally, absolutely, 100% incorrect with my theory about Nadia being like a siren. Well, maybe only like 98% because there's still that question of that dude who's dead inside the spaceship that crashed, who has like Nadia, I love you written on the dashboard. But for the most part, I think that my theory is incorrect because firstly, I didn't get like that evil or villainous vibe that I got from the last chapter in this one. For the most part, Nadia just seems like really weird, and that's probably mostly due to the fact that she's like 200 years old. And I say that she's weird because at the end of most of her sentences, she's like, I'm an old model. But also, with her being 200 years old, I think that answers the question of why there's a bunch of dead robots in the underwater city, and that's just because the city's really old and all the robots are really old and they probably just died of old age. And the only reason that Nadia is still living is because she's got the power cord. Again, there is still the slightest chance that that siren theory could be correct, and it would be awesome if it was, but also again, for the most part, I think it's incorrect. I think she really is just a guardian that was built 200 years ago. But let's move on from that and on to some more new stuff, like what is it exactly that this guardian is protecting? Well, she was supposed to be protecting two things, the first being Mother's Beacon and the second being some sort of treasure, but the treasure was taken a long time ago, so she's really only there to protect Mother's Beacon. Or rather, the Mother Beacon is what it's actually called. We are definitely going to be seeing what that treasure is later on in the story, and I'm hoping that it's something pretty cool. I hope it's like a weapon or something like that, like an Excalibur type sword. That would be so heat. Oh wait, maybe, okay, it's theory time again, okay? Maybe Nadia isn't a siren. Maybe she is actually a mermaid and the treasure was a sword making her the lady in the lake, but it's actually a plant. I'll stop. But you see where I'm going, right? That would be some heat, okay, come on. But moving on back to the actual story. So Nadia tells the crew that the path to Mother's Beacon, or the Mother Beacon, is within the deepest recesses of like this door. And she won't deny anybody entry, but she will also not guarantee that they will all return alive, or that any of them will return alive. She then tells them that if they feel like their lives are in danger, that they should retreat back to the main temple area, and that nothing is to gain from being foolhardy. And after the advice is given, the crew enter through the doors and they find a completely different area. They're in like a cave. You get it, a cave? That's why the planet is called Red Cave, the Red Cave planet. The red applies because it's really hot on the inside. And in the chapter, we get a pretty adorable shot of Hamura trying to endure the heat. That's baby girl right there, I'm so sorry. Like, she's trying her absolute best to just work through the heat, but the thing about the Red Cave is that it's not just a little bit hot, it's actually on fire. The floor, the walls, the ceiling, it's all on fire, bro. And Hamura ain't the only one that's feeling the burn anymore. Everybody is feeling that extreme heat now. Shiki tries to be like, yo, everybody head back and I'll just catapult my way through because, you know, I got gravity ether. But the fire field starts following him and it like stops his path and stuff like that. And that's when it's revealed that it's not fire that's everywhere, it's magma. I don't know why the magma is like following Shiki. Does the magma have like some weird connection with gravity? Is this more science being incorporated into Eden Zero? But anyhow, the crew then retreat from the Red Cave and go back to the main temple area, and they're like, this is impossible, bro. Maybe one of the Shining Stars can do it. But all the Shining Stars are like, nah, we can't do it. We'd end up a pile of liquid metal, dog. You would need Ziggy-level armor in order to make it through that place. And it turns out that Ziggy actually did obtain the Mother Beacon 15 years ago here. I wonder if he took the treasure too. No, I don't think so, because if he did take the treasure, then I feel like that would be something that Nadia would comment on. Anyways, though, Weiss then comes up with the idea of using water ether, and he's like, hey, maybe Witch can help us out here because she can use water ether. And Sister Ivory tells him, basically, no, she can't do it, but she has a plan. And she's not actually here right now, she's at Blue Garden, because, you know, the plan. And on Blue Garden, we see Witch is watching a Shakespeare-esque play go down. And my word, bro, why does she look so fine? Why does a 2D woman look so good, bro? It's bullshit. But after the play, the theater experience ends, Witch, Sylph, and Jin approach the main actor backstage. And the reason why I'm talking a little bit weird here is because I didn't expect those two to be with Witch. Because, like, why would Jin ever agree to leave Sister's side? Because Sister is the one that can heal clean, or Sylph, or whatever you want to call her. Maybe it's because, you know, the main actor is Laguna himself in disguise. It's good to see our boy back. Laguna. I knew this dude would return. All the Element 4 are gonna turn up again eventually. But actually, even if that is the reason, like, why would he put Laguna, or finding Laguna over his sister being healed? I don't know, it just seems, like, weird to me that he's here. Maybe this is setting up, like, a little bit of an altercation between Jin and Laguna? That would be sick! I would love to see that! But if that doesn't go down, I'll just be even more confused as to why he's here. But anyways, yeah, Laguna, he's back! And his full name is Laguna Husert. Husert? I don't know how you say it, bro. It don't really matter, but he's the spirit of water, so yeah, that's why they're probably here. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video, so thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody!